the morning off.
Wait, look over there. Isn't that? It's one of Lenny's cards.
Never a Lenny card. It's been a while.
Let's see what's written on. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. It's been a while since we last talked. Have you? Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off.
Oh, he should notice.
From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered.
Probably the same things we've discovered.
We still have some.
C4A4, Cataclysm's Quickening. Hard to believe we're already almost done with Fontaine. Okay, let's do a bit of math. Level 2 will give us a bit of an attack boost. Yes, I am sure this is probably a bad play. Feel free to yell at me in the comments, I know. Still haven't met that 10k health mark. It's the gang.
Look, there are some people talking over there.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're elite...
I don't...
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood?
What kind of filthy bilgewater you... Listen, things ain't so great on the surface. Who wants to live in the...
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you?
Whoa. Sounds like they're really up. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or... That's true.
How is Paimon still happy? Is Paimon really that happy to be with us that she hasn't been broken yet?
There's a group of people...
Are we?
So I said, that's not a faucet.
Oh, sorry.
That's your wife?
Shopping. Sounds like you were
He's talking about his wife.
private.
What's the matter?
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah. Fine.
Thanks.
You hear that?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info. Am I...
Really?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour?
You're...
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but...
So...
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence. Whoa, all this info's work.
I don't mind him. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right.
Is that so?
Oh, so you...
You are correct. Since you like my cooking, I guess that... Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. You've already met the one person here you should never cross. The Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think.
And those who have the Duke's attention get up.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often?
Probably is the hots for the nurse.
He's just...
But did you know that Chuyo...
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. What? Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also...
You mean he hit a woman?
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away.
Wait a second.
Do you think it... Could it be that...
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine.
So, we're gonna need to watch the infirmary visitation schedule. Okay, so you're gonna have to go down for this one. Check the production zone TP. That's not the production zone TP, but okay.
Hey, you over there?
Avilés. Yes.
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games?
Genius Invocation!
Genius Invocation TCG?
You TC.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with all right.
But why would you be looking for people?
Whether you're throwing down... There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, sure.
Great! Since you've been here,
I thought you would have already heard everything.
why don't you pick?
All right. Have you heard anything?
Yes.
Did you know that there are... Yes, so you've already met those two. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here.
Good to know.
Let me think. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the
Who was the
Fortress of
previous
Mer-
Duke?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole Forbidden Zone?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing.
Anything else?
Okay, we have to
Okay,
beat
we
this.
talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny.
Production zone teleport.
According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
How do we still have enough coupons? Is it just me or does it seem like the coupons become a bit meaningless at this point?
Race you! Over here.
Viney! Linington.
Huh?
Yo. My man.
Look in your eyes. You've...
A lot of something.
Trying to be modest. Just tell
Oh.
We do have a whole yacht worth of information.
Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all. And Master Child he is a harbinger. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our... Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to find...
his escape route is already flooded, so we'll have...
Well, when you put it that way...
Bingo!
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention.
Nope.
It's the least I could... Honestly, I'm far more impressed by...
Collecting it.
Now, let me think. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set...
You can even ask...
We've been working together for a whole... Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? Oh, and there's just... Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremonet's... Fremonet's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other area.
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't call it... Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to... You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within. And past... But also, there's no need to take risks. Oh, my apology.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll...
Let's go our separate ways.
Yes, 9 days. Juicy gossip. I love me some juicy gossip.
Hey, stay here for now, Pun. There seem to be several people.
Let's get a bit closer.
Right. I feel like it's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. Someone, please help!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic.
Little
Take a deep breath.
little one.
Begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto freezing limbs, twitching feet. Let me take a look. Please, Don't
I
worry, I'll get
I
you the
can't
best.
accurately confirm how he does feel.
Hold on to
'Cause
my shoulder
I
and walk slowly.
twice now I've had horrible stomach diseases. Like, have I told you about the 2021 Disney World incident?
You can do it, traveler.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that he's... Oh, that... I'll continue my diet. Don't sense... And he... Huh?
That hurt.
But base... What about here? Oh, I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. So that's what... And there... Congratulations. The health risk is incredible. Miss Levine, I'll have to...
Very well.
Oh boy!
And she hopped away.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
His stomach aches really bad.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious...
But it also...
Well...
What do you mean that's true? That's really... Though
Yep.
they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have...
That's correct.
Are we all here on intel missions?
Are you two...
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups. You could say she...
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the...
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
And there's a dialogue discrepancy. Books I can look at.
Release. It's way too early for us...
Please allow me to end this boring and useless...
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway,
That
that was
sounds
more
like a
than
nerd
enough rest
emoji.
for me, so I'm going to get out of this
He just slowly walked off like that?
He'll be back.
Just what he's like.
You're in love
You
with
had
each
to see
other.
all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope...
You really...
I'll accompany you two for a while. No.
I'm back. Did you rest like you promised?
This hasn't been that long.
Thank you for getting our...
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here.
Every character gets a certification. Raiden,
Miss Levine,
certified
I
problem.
left in a bit of a hurry just now.
Segwin,
Do you
certified
still
cutie
remember if we
patootie.
discussed the color of the pill? Yellow, huh?
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you...
See ya!
What's that heart
I'm
meter
going
thing?
to fill out your medical record now. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we... Alright then, is there anything we should know? No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure... Got it!
Maybe we could get more out of
Oh,
this
you're
Hydra.
going to take a nap already? We've been to lots of places. So you're the...
Oh, they're friends. Oh, they're friends now.
You're awake.
Damn it, no dreams.
How do you feel? You slept for a really... Well, now you can go back without a worry. Thank you, Miss Sijui.
Land shit. Certified cutie patootie. That didn't help at all. It did waste some time. Like, I mean, we do want to waste time, because, like, we do have to stay here until the next pipe cleaning day.
Surprise! You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death!
Did I say anything?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sijui the entire time you were asleep. Whoa, you really are super
Disguise, you say? You call that a disguise? It's just Lynette.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Vinny.
Whiny. Same as whiny. It's Liney, pronounced whiny. Level 45 on Navia. You could also get Zhongling talents up. Get Pyronado level 3. Yes, Slimy. The Mango himself.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No.
No, we
That's good. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes.
Wait, why is she?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off invest. Lynette also felt like you have already
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hope.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before...
Is now really a...
According to my observations, Sijui always spends around... Also, I'm her bro...
Okay, then let...
Oh yes, it's secret. Walk over as the person who's meant to be sick right now.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
What?
Strange.
As expected, Sijui isn't here, but what?
No, Lynette rarely deviates unless...
Let's see if there are any clues.
Okay.
It's that mystery hatch, I tell you.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in.
That's the one Lynette must to you.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly... Which means either the head nurse didn't...
Hidden gate hatch.
Wait, this thing? The space behind it is empty. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? Let's look around here for some more clues.
Looks like Lynette's disappeared. The books.
There are some books here and a few. Advanced nursing. These sure are some interesting books. She even has books on understanding people's motivations.
Seems...
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of...
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card.
This is...
Is that all? The back. This...
Show me. Now!
What does it say? That's not good.
Paimon's reading
What does
it
it
now.
say?
Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh. Oh no!
Could she have...
Oh, fuck!
Honestly, did he deliberately leave the infirmary on guard?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning?
Yes, that is a crucial question. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulette, so you have no conflict of interest with... I'd like to know that too. Don't panic, just think everything over. Wait, you're right. The fact that Fremine was able to leave...
What does he gain by letting...
So he's challenging me. We never should have sent out Fremen. If Risley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably...
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. Don't be like this.
No, I'm the leader of this...
Hey, don't be...
Don't give yourself up that
Please
easily.
talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to... I have to go.
Whiny, you idiot! You blubbering bilge rat! Screw any means of trying to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Right. I feel like we still have...
It's not impossible, but it...
Is that so?
Oh.
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
These what a delightful turn of events. Oh my! What's wrong, little one? Being
Okay.
able to read human expression. Wait!
Okay.
We have to catch up to him.
Yep, as I expected, Sigwane knows more than she lets on.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off.
Magic.
To Risley's office.
He doesn't have his gliding license. Come here, buddy. You can't escape. Liney, you blithering bulge rat.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an
What did you do to my
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was...
Stop joking around! Where did you take my...
I have also heard that your performances... Maybe she'll appear behind you...
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to it. You knew we were investigating the As for Fremine... No, you...
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede...
You removed our original...
One correction. Lynette is in...
He's not...
And we've
wonderful.
given...
Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, although as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress.
Wait, You locked him out.
I closed the fortress's gate.
Fremene's a star.
No, we're still here, so he.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with...
So, you...
Some of my folks just happened to... I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so... Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands. You need do but one thing to guarantee there's...
You want to see Father?
Well, if she cares... I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like...
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone to harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Fucked.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to...
You people really are difficult to get along with. Mr. Linney, you...
Linny!
This is one hell of an
Instead
impasse.
of asking why I'm doing this, I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but Mr. Fremene left the fortress on his own. 6,
Wait,
2, time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave.
Yeah, listen.
You do realize that I'm only letting you go, but that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want.
I'm supporting them too.
Then how
That's
about
my
this?
mate.
Those who are capable deserve respect. I'll ask you 3 questions. Question 1. Regarding the...
We got the Danganronpa music. Danganronpa. Box 15.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of Coupon. According to Collins, the Pancration... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpacked... We often see Miss Siegewin observing the... I've been...
Siegewin's irrelevant.
The Fonta promoter has...
Fonta promoter.
Fonta's internal reports... According to Collins, the Pancration... Fonta's internal reports...
Okay, we're gonna have to go towards the infirmary.
I've been told that the infirmary is... We often see Miss Siegewin observing... We often see Miss Siegewin observing the prison. We often see Miss Siegewin...
I don't have 2 copies of this.
Internal reports of... The research notes said that the Melusine race... The research notes said that the Melusine race... We often see Miss...
You then the Melusine book.
We often see Miss Siegewin. I've been told...
And then Miss Siegewin is missing for half an hour.
I've been told that the infirmary is...
And the Fonta.
Promoter has been... The research...
And then the emotion book.
So that's what's going on. The hidden rule of the production zone. At first we thought this strange meek, she often visits the production zone to out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as Siegewin has only the best. Unfortunately, Melusine, the recipients of her lovingly... Are we on the right...
Not bad. You've... Alright, now for my neck, there are also some hidden rules in the pen.
Actually, no, I think this iteration's fitting. Wait, Danganronpa tune.
According to Collins, the Pancration...
Creation company.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that there's... I've been told that the infirmary, the Fonta promoter, has been struggling because he doesn't recognize... According to Collins, Fonta's internal reports suggest... I've been told that the infirmary... The Fonta promoter has been struggling. We often see Miss Siege. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting... According to Collins, the research notes said that the melusine... The Fonta promoter has been struggling.
Not Sijuin.
I've been told that the infirmary is... According to Collins, the research notes said...
Weird Melusina Sphetics.
I've been told that the infirmary is always... We often see this... Fonta's internal report. According to Collins...
We suck at this.
Paimon gets this role too now.
Paimon, when'd you put on detective gear?
Hidden rule of the pancreation ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a... People get scared when they... But really, it's just a blood red... The company facing backlash, they came to the fortress of Meropide. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are, and so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet...
I acknowledge the effort you... Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley. You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought is, you'll...
Lily, are you alright?
Whoa, close one.
There was nothing, Your Grace. Siege, all this gun makes...
You.
Not at all. When Monsieur and Nervylette asked me to come here, but if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking at? I really am just doing what Monsieur and Nervylette told me. His Grace knows it too, right?
My dear Siege.
Well, it's nearly time after all. What are you talking about?
Take me if you want.
I'll touch it.
Don't be like that, you're...
All right, everyone, calm. I'll go get a cup of tea.
I believe I hear...
Footsteps.
Some space.
Chlorine.
Ah, Miss Claret.
Lemonade.
They got his ass.
What's going on? What is Cloran doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The Tranquil...
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. Please, make some space.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine.
Uh-oh. Something happened.
What's that look on your face?
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. How's the situation?
The water has changed. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the...
Closer than I thought.
Locking the door was necessary.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had...
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for...
It's a bad... Want some tea?
Not
Fine, I'd like to get some...
Might as well then, I suppose.
The primordial. The water is coming.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for... sorry. I am aware that...
Why would he ingest a large amount of...
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator.
Where is she?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. Linny, are you okay?
I'll be...
Are you sure? You...
My hands and feet are still...
I'm back, everyone.
Lynette!
Lenny!
You live!
Fremine?
He'll be fine. But...
Hopefully he'll be fine. He's not doing well.
His breathing's beginning...
Give me a hand and help me get...
Yeah, I'll take him from this...
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. What?
Someone's dying.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
We have angst, man.
They probably went to get some tea.
What the hell happened out there? All we wanted to do was find where the hell Child Tardigalia went. But no, now we had to get caught up into Catgirl's drama. And now we're suffering because we have to freaking go and save the emo diver boy's life.
Over here.
Really hoping I could get a bit more Danganronpa OST out of this.
Surprise!
Guess I'll add this to the whole all investigation-esque sequences but with Danganronpa music. His ass wakes.
He's awake. Lenny.
Shit happened.
We're all here. The infirmary. How do you feel?
Travel. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. They're pipes.
You forgot?
Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Okay, what happened? Mr. Diverman? We could probably get out. I mean, we aren't the one who's weak to the seawater.
Where could Master Child be?
Okay, good. We can glide. We aren't completely worthless. Escape the fortress of Meropida.
Huh. This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
No, Fremine, don't hit that primordial boof. No, Fremine, don't. No, little German boy, don't hit that primordial boof. We're playing as the little German boy himself. What is it that this penguin thing does? Hey, it's gone. Bring it back up. Now we go around. Hit this segment of the primordial.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Now we're up here. Maybe we could try rotating it again. Now we've got it rotated down here. Maybe pull it up now. What sword does our Fremine have? 4-star, level 71. Whole set of artifacts. He's at C3. His main attack talent's level 8. The rest are level 5. I'm going in!
This is where the water stops.
Okay, we should be safe here because we didn't hit that primordial boof yet.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently.
Here?
Oh, there are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone, but I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Okay.
Wait, what the? My heart is racing.
He hit that primordial boof.
And harder to breathe. No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Go, 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 go. That's his gat to get out of here.
I can't die here. I have to push on.
Guess he ain't push on hard enough. Because we did it, he's still like 15k health left. By all accounts, he should have gotten out of the water.
So, in other words... that's right. I tried my best...
Miss Clarande brought you back, but...
Miss Clarande, you said?
You're still too weak for Monet. Miss Lynette is right.
A guest? Then I can...
You should ask His Grace about that. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on.
What is going on in this prison?
No, please go on without me.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe.
Understood. In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you.
Thank you.
Le Deluge. Still have a decent amount of rewards to claim. Also have a Mondstadt quest, finally. Fontaine quest. How much gambling can we afford? We afford 1 gambling. So much will finally open up once we beat Interlude Act 2. It's not even funny. Like, I'm telling, like, Interlude Act 2, then Smear Act 1, then everything instant. Get at least 7 more polls from that if we don't count Interlude Act 3. As I'm assuming that takes place before Fontaine. So, chlorine.
Excuse me.
I take it, Mr. Fremen.
Of course.
I've been expecting those two, but...
I wanted to check.
Mostly fine.
If you don't mind.
All right.
Well, want to
Of course.
Enlighten
Where
us.
should I begin? No. I just knew they were Fatui
You managed to monitor.
They came here with ulterior motives. Initially, I thought their goal was just... Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape. But in truth, I didn't really do anything Of course, it's inevitable that the knave would make... I'm also quite curious about where
did he go?
Went. So
So you were hoping.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, the Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your...
Are the rumors true?
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and...
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to.
Me, of course. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to...
And saving Fremine was.
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept. That's not something you should be asked. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had...
But we've already uncovered.
You make a compelling case.
Yeah, Paimon really.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant.
Yes.
Follow me.
Let's see. What sort of horrible truth is coming to light? I thought the hidden staircase would be over there, like a hidden
There's
lift.
a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh.
Ah, yes.
Good hiding stuff, right?
As expected of the average Fontainier.
It seems you've forgotten just what...
He has
place the Fortress of
Minecrafted.
Meripede-
Still have a lot to learn about this stupid fortress of Meropida. Get over here.
Stand on the...
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or. Whoa!
We're going down.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, what a huge door!
That is
There
a
are
giant
3
door.
such isolation gates in total. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell...
Well,
Well, I...
But need to see the whole truth of this place, huh? We can't leave the domain now.
huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one.
Go on, have a look.
Let's see. What sort of mystery is the Fortress of Meropida have been hiding for us? What's it gonna be?
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed. If
Is that
only
the primordial
infinitesimally.
seawater composition?
Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I very reasonable guesses. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that and the
concentration of.
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded. Yes.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Nova. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. The indicators are now red. Although the gate, if this continues... yeah, you know what the
So,
legends
this
say.
gate falls.
If this place falls, then everyone in...
But that's just too weird.
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated... It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been... There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any... When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the
Egeria.
land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine... The criminals received note. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do.
Oh,
Hydro Archon
so
ship
we have an origin
You
for the
may go guard
Fortress
my
of
secret
Meropida.
deep underneath the waves. And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gap as the number of exiles increased. More and more people, the Hydro Archon continued to lend her support. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. But as time went on, people also once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their wither. After many, many centuries, few people still now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days.
But now you know every part of...
Indeed. That's just as the prophecy says. To be frank, not real. Prophecies are troublesome things.
Uh-oh.
Just hearing one will create the... Let's go somewhere else.
So, somewhere not the gate. Okay.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of...
Cheerio!
Wait, Jurier, he's not...
Huh?
No need to panic, you two.
What? After you warned us not...
I'm skeptical as well.
The results speak for themselves, don't they?
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
We're
They
fine.
seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the... Good. So Edwin's main areas of research were archaeology...
Oh yeah, that guy.
As his is...
You want to...
Ah, what a lovely...
Gotta admit,
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my...
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure?
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than...
Jeez, follow me.
What the hell are they on?
Whoa.
They're in love with
Another
each
door
other.
that goes right up.
They're in love with each other, aren't
Constant
they?
amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Probably can. You never know.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
I can build a 3x3 prison door in a minute, and you think it's cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Ah! What?
What a huge... This is also a production zone that Paimon's never...
How much do you know about... Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly...
There's a ship in this...
Where there's water, there'll be ships.
Do you believe that...
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. So the moment I began to speculate that...
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Were the workers to find out the truth behind... As the fortress's administrator... Alright, that's enough talking for now. Seems like you're good.
So, he's building a ship. Is he planning to build like the Great Noah's Ark?
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh!
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to...
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it.
Great.
Now we have to think. Also known as Google. Do we tell the gang this?
We're back!
Welcome back.
How can you be so much like...
Huh. While I was sedated, I could still barely...
Must have been Risley.
Yeah, I heard one male...
I really can't...
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained...
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your Yeah, I took the time.
Nobody else is...
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions.
Let's answer them.
Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because...
Ooh!
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically. I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been what's more, the Fortress of Meropide is not part of... As long as the Fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine Authority. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself.
Damn, he knows way more than he's letting on.
Thanks so much.
It's like he was there with us.
If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. I don't have enough
Oh, we're sharing it.
I can't believe it.
See,
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Heart.
or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand the two of you have already aided us far too much. If you ever need anything else going forward, though you may not share the sentiment.
You have my gratitude.
Found family.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all.
Paimon's hungry.
Oh,
Alright, then we'll catch you.
Already done so much. We're here.
It's time for dinner. Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon.
Quickly.
Over here. Are you here for dinner? Huh. What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr.
Hell yeah.
It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like. Me too. Go for no problem. So delicious. I'm so happy. Feeling full yet? How's delicious? I'm so glad. Seedween? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're
So,
thinking
best
before I
case
can take
scenario,
good
that
care
milk
of you.
probably had some, like, good drugs in it. Like,
You're really good at taking care
like,
of people.
like that stamina
You're
refilling
so short,
stuff.
You're still talking. Really? Oh, and what did you mean back in... Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for the... Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to... Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. You were all super... It's just what we do. Oh, I really wish Mr... Get a good night's rest, you two.
Something's gotta happen tomorrow. Yes, something's gotta happen tomorrow.
Step on up.
Could be our last day at the Fortress of Meropida.
So much is... I'm super sleepy.
Let's hope we get a... Damn, she's out of it.
Delicious.
Out of my way! Get out! What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Uh-oh. The sea's coming. It's the sea. The sea's coming. Everything's leaking. It has to be the sea.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
There's no time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, what? What's wrong with these people? They won't...
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
We're still in Lavaroon. Do you know what happened here?
We came here. Lafaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought? Hey, okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get us.
Oh no, it can't be that thing.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you?
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
You should at least be immune to the sea.
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Let's go! Frick the rules. Let's go. Something happened.
They're here.
Just like I said. You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Nah. Primordial shit. The prophecy. Punched the water. Run! I give the best advice. Run! At least afford to lag behind.
3, 2, 1.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Find Neuvillette.
How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
The gate's frozen. That's just gate.
Neuvillette, why are you
We're
here?
out.
Traveler, I need you to head. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina. Will do. You.
How are we gonna tell her? Are we gonna tell her to have to pause for a second? Excuse the cut. Apologies for the cut. Let's finish this off. Oh lord, that's a lot of guards.
Look, there are a ton of Fatilian public.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation.
What can Arlecchino do?
Oh, so you two are the honored guests, Miss...
Of course, of course. Oh,
It is my pleasure to make your...
The knave.
I've already prepared seats for...
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to see this. This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
That's good to hear. So what Child said, what? I wonder how he's doing nowadays. Oh, so you're also familiar with his against ordinary people. My colleague would never be on the back.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame.
What?
Oh.
Because...
And where did he go after... The fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath...
We do not.
Ah, that is good news at least. His
Is
sister
a sister?
sent a letter to Fontaine not to... Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya...
All letters
Oh, we
tend
have to
follow
BS.
these formats anyway, right? As long...
Hold on.
I suppose this is...
Huh?
Have we entered into the next...
Let's made it.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Is Nouvelette, not a
Quite
native
sure.
Fontanian?
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess.
Those two are probably in love with each other.
Ah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of
Who
responsibility.
knows? Probably be an air race king. Oh no! He's about to get hit in a slurp. He's feeling like he's Gucci Mane in 2006.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the
Not
waters
today.
burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Bro did really just say, nuh-uh.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
So, Nouvelette's appeared to have saved the day for now.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been
Let me guess. We're...
Indeed.
I win this bet.
Very well.
You made a bet.
We made a bet on the size of your aunt.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for a...
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential?
So what gift must...
That wouldn't happen to be a dig.
Well, I'm sure his...
I was under the impression the residents of...
That was... Anyway, you've still got some unfinished...
No need to stay here if you have a press...
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly.
I don't know, we haven't played it yet. Back in the room.
I must say, Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon...
What are you trying...
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic yet. Here you are, the prophecies hanging above our necks like a guillotine. But you...
You're wrong. I've never...
I am not alone in my doubts. Oh, great Hydro...
I have my ways. And I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have
We know
no
what's happened,
right
but
to
the real
judge
question,
me.
do they know
Fight
what's
you
happened?
will.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you...
My machinations...
I see. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Oh. Then allow me to jog your memory. And what do you plan to do with the
What's the plan of the Sadaline
that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice?
So you also have no eye. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be worth? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you...
Yeah.
Of course I will. Although, I must... Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few...
Could be our last meal, you never know.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few... You too.
Thank you.
Let me guess, we've been poisoned.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also it is getting late.
Very well.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could...
Paimon's coming too.
Mysterious blasted woman, what side are you on? Go. And we're out. Not yet, but let's get to these.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course.
That's what Paimon thought.
Yep.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Harp. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax.
They've all been working very hard.
You mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. By the way, and you can just you are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty, and
Didn't he say he was coming here? Forget it. I will be meeting some...
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take
Here's
care. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon.
Oh, come over. You dare to run?
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. It's just as I guessed in the second. In fact, this arc...
Who are you?
The fear in her pupils is... I left the scene with ease. Nobody
Oh, she's like
knew
Britney
me,
Spears.
And nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this.
Oh,
incident.
she's like Britney Spears.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is...
Yes, Father.
My dear children,
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing.
Probably the hand... I'm afraid this is a good opportunity. The value of a... Set up a meeting for me. I would like... Oh, and...
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but the initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede...
So we're back into prison.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you. It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from... I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Well, of course, that it is, however, quite amusing to me. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? Ultimately, though, One must, sir. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve. And as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure
might be able to make
we
some
will work
alliances with
together
Futsui.
someday. He
Meta
certainly
man.
returned quickly.
Neverett?
For now, yes. But this is thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply, so as expected, permission granted.
Whoa. It can't... You can't...
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Farina and I, then although I believe so. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I'm more.
Huh? What?
You may be closer to.
Oh?
He's a dragon?
The dragon of... Huh?
You're a dragon?
Please do not be.
Okay. Rena, what are you doing here?
My.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't get...
You guessed correct.
Right. There's still...
Please.
Well, if you are the drag, then since Fontaine's...
None of the currently living dragon. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tiv,
There are 7 elements...
the dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era, In any case, I believe I will not be given the status quo, however.
Oh.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. We'll see you another time.
Take care.
See you around, Nerville.
The skies have cleared? What a pity.
1400. How the hell are we supposed to get back? Let's try to go at the prison from an upper level. Quite interested to see what happens if we do attempt this from a higher level. Vocal percussion on a whole nother level, coming from a mind. Looks like we're here. If I do remember correctly, there are some searchlights over here. I wonder what happens if we get caught by them. Let's get this teleport while we're here. At least we have free reign outside the prison now, like we aren't locked there. Here's searchlight. Come get me. You're so back.
You guys are back?
You guys didn't get...
And here I thought you'd managed to escape.
All right. There's no need to get...
Hey, it wasn't just me.
Something like... I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. Whenever he'd say that, I'd...
Hey, there's not...
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be...
If it says, are we going to be staying into prison for longer term?
Surprise!
She whine.
Siegeween Traveler! Paimon, are you still doing alright? Did I...
We're doing great.
We're fine. But what about you guys? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about... Oh, of course. How did Nervalet... Miss sure Nervalet has strong... I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the... If you're not too... Just let me know if you... I'd like to take the opportunity to...
So we're still trapped in here. Great. Now we gotta go talk to everyone in the prison.
Step on up.
People of the Spinade Rosula coming back. To the infirmary of Freminette, Liney, Lynette.
Now guess.
Well, look who it is.
Traveler.
Looks like you're recovering...
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
Whoa, how did...
She
didn't want to stress you out.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out.
You meant father?
She said a few things that were...
Yes.
Her attitude towards you is even better. You should believe her. She has her own...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well.
Hey!
Are you going to stay?
Looks like it.
Excellent. I will host...
For real?
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with...
Average house of the house of the hearth moment. For real.
Surprise!
Wait, is there ever a canon explanation as to how you're able to play as these other characters? Time. I have a good bit of time. We're going down. While simultaneously going timber. We have access to the ship now.
Courier?
Yeah,
That's no excuse for...
Oh.
Hello there. It's been quite the
And you?
Yep.
It can be a bit annoying when they're...
I mean, the infirmary...
Oh, yeah?
You two really are just...
Not at all.
You two, you're in love with each other.
Step on up.
I love you, Favonia's sword. Hello, the officer.
Did my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface?
You ain't see shit.
Strange.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing.
We're fine for the most part.
If that's the case, why...
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go He came here in a hurry and left without...
He sure sounds...
Miss Cloran has left as well.
Were the gifts...
Nervalette got the milkshake.
Those are...
Well, it's Nervalette's own fault for making Siegeween worried about it. Oh, and I have some...
Are these from...
Nope. They're from your... You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time.
For real?
You may access... Just remember to come complete your...
Hell yeah! Never thought I'd be happy to be in prison. We still haven't got the third episode of Hydro Journey.
Cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really sure feels that way. But
Paimon.
you know, hey, that's not true. It's like we've now gone. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just here counting Paimon today. Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook. Just our thoughts making. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up. We should be safe now, right? All right then. Good night to you, traveler.
Next thing you know, once we wake up, we're gonna have to swim our ass out of here. Finally! Episode 3 of Child's Hydro Drunk Journeys. The hell? Oh, damn. That is a giant whale. What the hell is that? You're just gonna end it off like that? On that big of a cliffhanger? Okay, I guess we'll just end off the video here, but I am 100% continuing the recording after this, because what the hell? Like, comment, subscribe, see ya.